Topic for small businesses, proposals to use electronic payments reporting as a way to increase tax compliance. I'd like to extend a special thanks to each of our witnesses who have taken the time to provide this committee with their testimony. I'd especially like to welcome fellow Cincinnatian Donald Boating, who I'll be introducing a little later. The IRS estimates that the United States collects 83.7% of the total taxes due. After adjusting for delinquent taxes collected by existing compliance efforts, the IRS estimates that 86.3% of tax revenues are collected. The net uncollected taxes are currently estimated by the IRS National Research Program at nearly $290 billion for the tax year 2001, the last year for which data is available. We all recognize that $290 billion is a significant amount. Because of noncompliance, the burden of funding our nation's commitments falls more heavily on responsible taxpayers who willingly and accurately pay their taxes. That is most unfair. However, many small business groups and merchant banks have serious concerns regarding the proposal to address noncompliance through electronic payments reporting. With small firms already struggling under the weight of massive paperwork burdens, this initiative would add to that burden. Further, there is uncertainty over the benefit of this reporting requirement. I firmly believe that the first and best thing that we could do to address noncompliance is to simplify the tax code. The code has become a morass of complicated regulations and laws that grow increasingly complex. For small businesses that are just starting out especially, it can be exceptionally difficult to know exactly what to do and when to do it. Most small businesses pay their taxes in full and on time. However, doing so isn't easy, as the cost of compliance and the time spent to understand and interpret the tax code can be overwhelming. According to a 2001 Small Business Administration Office of Advocacy report, small businesses with fewer than 20 employees spend over $1,200 per employee to comply with tax paperwork, record keeping, and reporting requirements. This is more than twice the compliance costs faced by larger firms. The IRS should also focus greater attention on education and compliance assistance. The IRS implied that roughly $148 billion of uncollected taxes comes from underreported business and self-employment taxes. Expanding efforts to help small businesses and the self-employed to prepare their returns accurately and on time could improve compliance. Unfortunately, there will always be bad actors trying to skirt the system. Finding them isn't easy, but we must continue to look for and penalize those who deliberately evade paying their taxes. We have an excellent panel of witnesses here today, as I mentioned before, and I look forward to hearing their thoughts. And I again want to thank you, Madam Chair, for holding this important hearing, and I yield back the balance of my time.